Welcome to Tower Hill. Tower Hill is a beautiful botanic garden that's 132 acres owned by the Worcester County Horticultural Society. Tower Hill is considered a living museum, which means the plants are our collection versus artwork or statuary that you might see in a more traditional museum. A bonus for us is that we get to offer the grounds to brides and grooms. The majority of couples choose to have their ceremony on site, and there's a choice of 2 gardens. The first garden here is the lawn garden, which is a long, expansive stretch of greenery that culminates at the pergolas where the ceremony actually takes place. The other choice is down below in the secret garden, which is a lovely private space that has a fountain and also an orchard view, which the bride and groom can take advantage of and use their creativity on their entrances and exits with the varying paths and stairs. Once the ceremony has finished, the guests will make their way up to the main building of the museum, and the bride and groom and the wedding party will head out into the gardens for photos. And they have the access to all the gardens that we have to offer. There are 4 manicured, cultivated gardens, and then there's a number of more naturalistic spaces. While the wedding party is having their photos taken, the majority of the guests meander their way up the garden paths to the main building, and they enter into the Great Hall, which is a lovely space with soaring ceilings, a fieldstone fireplace, and a beautiful attached terrace. Being in New England, you do have to consider rain. Luckily at Tower Hill, we do have a beautiful option for rain, which is the Great Hall. This space is also used for the cocktail hour, so if it were to rain, we would set up the ceremony, get you married, and then flip the space back to cocktail hour. After cocktail hour is finished and you've finished your photo shoot, we move down this long gallery and enter into the orangery for dinner and dancing. This is a French-style conservatory that's both beautiful to look at and is functional. It does house our subtropical plant collection, which is quite rare the majority of the year. But during the summertime, we get to take advantage of it during the evening for weddings and other functions. The space can seat up to 150 guests and has wide windows and doors that open to the fresh New England air. The space has beautiful lighting, uplights and floor lights. It's quite neutral in color and style, and it will suit your color scheme, whatever it may be. But the orangery can seat up to 152 guests, with the main dining taking place in the orangery. To the rear, we have bonus space for any buffet and coffee and dessert stations that you may need for your setup. The beauty of a wedding at Tower Hill is that you have the joys of an outdoor, beautiful location, but then you also have the indoor space as well. There are 2 gardens that are attached to the orangery. There's the winter garden, which your guests will enjoy watching the turtles frolic in their pond. And then to the rear is a beautiful systematic garden, and it has a beautiful misting fountain. Weddings start at 6 o'clock with a 6 o'clock ceremony, and then the reception will run through 11:30 p.m. in the evening. The Limini is our newest addition that was opened in 2010. It's a smaller version of the orangery and can seat up to 72 during the summer months. We also use the Limini and the orangery during the fall and winter months as beautiful sites of cocktail hours where your guests stroll and enjoy the beautiful plant collection. We have 2 staff people who will take care of you during your day. They're responsible for the setup and the breakdown, and they'll also oversee your vendors and make sure that everything goes according to your plan. I hope you've enjoyed your walkthrough at Tower Hill and are able to picture your special event here. If we can be of any help, please give us a call. We'd love to talk to you and show you the facility firsthand.